His 3 rounds in a 55 kg tie bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing under 55 kgs. Fighting out of BCF, presenting Cal As a pro making his way through the ring, fighting out of the red corner. This man also weighed in under 55 kgs. Fighting out of Langka, presenting Gary Miller.
We move on to a 55 kg bout between BCF's Cal Noonan, who is in the black and blue, and he is taking on Langka's Gary Miller from the black and multicolored trunks. Miller will be wearing the red gloves, and Noonan's in the blue.
And we can see that this is the first, I think this might be the first Moncon we've seen Miller come down with the Moncon on. It can never touch the ground. It's in the corner on the post.
Three 2-minute rounds. We're underway.
Oh, nice tree and a kick response by Noonan. A great control of distance from both fighters.
What you lose in size, Mark, when you go down the weight, you gain in speed.
Yeah, and this is where a lot of Thais kind of hover and some think the best Muay Thai can be about in the 50s and the 60s kilo weight divisions.
Miller throwing tiny little feints just to see how Noonan reacts. So far, Noonan not biting on them.
Yeah, very effective. Like he's a weird kind of jab feint, Noonan. Slightly unorthodox, but effective. Oh, I like the way there. I like the way Noonan stepped back a little half step. He knew he was smothering his own work, and he took a step back.
Landing some good combinations.
And what we can see there with Miller is this is the typical style. He has the toe tap. He's going to the music. He's falling into that Thai rhythm. Nice switch kick. Big score in Muay Thai, especially if you move the opponent.
I think Miller is waiting a little bit too much here, Mark.
Yeah.
He might need to start leading the dance here rather than waiting.
Absolutely. And this is one of the first situations, I think, where we can see Miller happy to go back, confidently score on the back foot, but literally with his lead leg. So switch kicks, you see a lot of memes and gifs on Muay Thai Authority online, and a lot of jokes are about the switch kick. And it's really because it's so hard to have an effective switch kick and stop an aggressor like this. Noonan started off very confident, and it was like a change of gears for some reason. That's it. But again, yeah, it doesn't really make sense why he took his foot off the gas, especially when he started so confidently. And we hear Noonan's corner asking for more aggression, so they're recognizing the same as what we've just said. Great switch kick again. We haven't seen that a lot tonight. Again, I like Miller's switch kick. If it was a little bit harder, it would be perfect. Just a little bit.
He's got that kick a couple of times, takes away the standing leg. Beautiful work by Gary Miller.
You know, Miller scoring that switch kick, and I'm going to go back to it because it is very difficult to do, and it's even more difficult to do against a tall opponent. There's that long guard where we see the left hand go out and the right hand go in front of the face. That's great to see in an amateur match. We're going to see a lot of this in the A-class matches because it's a partial defense against an elbow strike as well. So both guys showing an incredible fight IQ, but I really like that long guard by Miller. Again, great score.
Yeah.
And the corner now, we see the Langka corner there, they're cheering. They know every time he hits that switch kick or a teep, this is big scores in Muay Thai.
All blocked by Miller.
When you're competing against someone like Miller that's proficient at checking kicks, I think the strategy might have to change for Noonan. You can't go hands on a kick because there we go, Miller's already expecting that kick. Even if it doesn't throw, he'll have that front leg really light and he'll cross check or outside check. Great kick though, great kick by Noonan. There we go with the Superman punch by Noonan.
He's trying to give different looks here to Miller, all right, using
Great
the knee as well.
Yeah. It's a tough one because you'll see it at every match. You'll see it in the pros even where corners will be shouting. We can hear a call for a cross-hook knee for Noonan. It's a funny thing. I remember coaches telling me to do certain things. The fighter will only do what he feels or she feels they can do in that moment. It's a bit controversial.
On the back foot.
But again, when they're doing it with such confidence, you can see Miller happy to go back. Well, now he's attacking.
Will that be to try and interrupt the rhythm and almost make the pattern of the fight change and second guess Noonan?
I like the way Noonan's able to switch hit. Like he's going orthodox and southpaw there in stance.
Switches again.
And that's what you do when you get someone like Miller that's so aware of his style. He knows what he can do. He's composed. You have to mix it up like what Noonan's doing. He needs to do more of that, change his ingress, change how he attacks. Nice side movement, but he needs to capitalise. Nice switch kick. More of that from Noonan, and he'd be able to clock back up some of them scores.
Catch and score back. Brilliant work. The combinations are looking fluid between both men as well. They're both working off what the other is giving. Counter catches. They look at the kick. Takes it. That was a heavy one out flat on the back as well.
And what you seen was there by Miller, he wasn't too quick. He knew he needed a split second to gather his composure, tighten the grip on the leg. He didn't go for it straight away, which was the right thing to do. Again, you know, so with Noonan, and he has, when he gets in an orthodox position, he throws a right hand. It's a very angled shot. It's like an old Golovkin shot. It comes down at about 12 o'clock down on the forehead. It could be effective if you get the timing on it. It could go over that Muay Thai guard. But again, Miller's employing that long guard clinch, or the long guard.
Miller, for the smaller man, he's fantastic distance range, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Nice right hand on the break as well.
And that only comes with a lot of competition and a lot of sparring. Great tree-nick kick, great counter kick. So this is where it can get controversial when we see Noonan go forward with tree-nick kick. Miller hits that switch kick. If the switch kick is deemed to be more impactful, that will score higher on the judges' cards. There's that unorthodox loop and right hand over the top.
And we are going to go to the scorecards. Worth noting as well, exceptional judges ringside here, very experienced.
Very experienced, yeah.
But a very closely contested fight. Looking at home, you're going to see Cal Noonan on the front foot trying to push the action. But Gary Miller fought beautifully on the back foot. But we send it up to our judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges have scored this a split draw.